Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video we're going to be continuing on with the second part of my normal Blu-ray movies that I picked up like over the month of May, and this is also continuing on with the ones that just as I said, ordinary Blu-ray titles that don't have like slip covers or are part of special box sets. So let's continue. First up, I have another Nicolas Cage movie as part of that box set that I got, and that was Guarding Tess. Never heard of this movie, so that's one. Finally picked up a copy of Halloween 2018. I haven't seen this since the cinema, even though I have seen Halloween Kills. So I'll probably do a rewatch before Halloween Ends. Comes up later this year, I believe. So Halloween 2018. And then also, completely random pickup, but I got the HP Lovecraft Collection. So I got this because this has Reanimator as well as the sequels, which I haven't seen. So this has Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator. Yeah, don't really know anything much about it, but it also comes with Dagon and Color Out of Space. So yeah, so interesting kind of box set, but yeah, but I thought it was like the best way to get all the films that so I'd have them as like in a physical copy. So that's the HP Lovecraft Collection. Another Nicolas Cage movie that I've never heard of, It Could Happen to You. And then speaking of the DC animated films, I got a couple of Justice League titles. So I got the ones that weren't in the box set that I mentioned in my last one. So I have Justice League Crisis on Two Earths and Justice League Doom. I have not seen either of them, so, but I'm trying to like build up my DC superhero film collection, so go. And then I got both of those from CEX. Another title that I got from CEX was The Master. I've been really curious to check this film out, just haven't got around to it yet. So it's a story of my life with all the films and TV shows of but go. A movie that I bought at the time, which I hadn't seen, but I have watched. Like, I watched it once, I got my copy of it, and that is Moonfall. I know this movie got really bad reviews, and it was interesting watching this movie, because, yeah, as far as cheesy sci-fi films go, like, it was entertaining. It's, it would also probably make a good double bill or even a triple bill, like with films like 2012. And did he direct, did Roland Emmerich direct Day After Tomorrow? I'm not sure, but I feel like it could be paired very well with those type of disaster films. So, but yes, I did buy and I watched Moonfall. I will be doing a wrap up for what I watched in May at some point, so I'll talk a bit more about it then, but I have Moonfall, and I actually watched that this like in May. Then I got this Tom Hanks double pack with The Money Pit and The Burbs. Haven't seen either film, so I thought, why not? And then speaking of films that got nominated at this year's Oscars, I'm surprised I still haven't seen this. It's Nightmare Alley. It's a Guillermo del Toro film, and I love his movies, and I still haven't seen Nightmare Alley, so I need to work on that this month. So go. Another Nicolas Cage film that was in that box set, and that is Peggy Sue Got Married. Another title I haven't seen. Then also I picked up Reminiscence with Hugh Jackman. I know it came out last year. I don't really know too much about it. It's so, yeah, I just basically picked it up because it had Hugh Jackman in it, so. And then this was kind of just a random pickup when I was browsing in my local JB, and I thought, you know what, I want to add more classics to the like Blu-ray collection, and I picked up Richard III. So, yeah, don't really know too much about this, either the Shakespeare play or the film, so. And then another reacquisition, this one I got from eBay, and that is Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. I remember really liking this one when I did watch it a few years ago, so I wanted to, because I'm trying to fill in the gaps with the collection when I sold off my DVDs and like I got rid of some of my Blu-ray cases, because yeah, I'm just trying to sort of plug in those holes a bit. So we have Salmon Fishing in the Emma was one of those, and then also really random, I picked up Scooby Doo 1 and 2 from the same eBay seller I got Casper from. I haven't seen these movies in years. I don't think I've seen the second one since the cinema. I did have the first one on DVD though, so I don't think I had 1 and 2, like 1 and 2 on DVD. I just had the first one, but it's been years since I've seen them, so there we go. Another reacquisition, movie I haven't seen and again in years, Sin City. And then sort of speaking of classics and sort of trying to get into like works by, say, Elizabeth Taylor and things like that, I got Suddenly Last Summer. I remember somebody talking about this, I think, back in the day, but I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but I know they had it in an update, and yeah. I vaguely remember the, like the title and that, but anyway, I thought I found the Blu-ray copy on, Zavvi Australia, so I got that. And then the other Criterion that I got was a Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers that I haven't seen, and that is Swim Time. I'm really looking forward to checking this out, sort of speaking of classics. And then a film that I have not seen and I finally decided to buy it. Taxi Driver. I know, I haven't seen Taxi Driver. It's a title I'm kind of curious about. I know it's like meant to be like a very violent film, so I don't know how I'll go with that, but I'm definitely curious to see what this one's like, especially after hearing about it for so long. So Taxi Driver. And then in the completely opposite direction, I tell you, my taste in movies like is so over the place here, but I got the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films, like the animated ones. I haven't seen either of them. The only Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films I've seen are the 2 live action films. Like, I do have the cartoon complete series, and yeah, I now have the movies. Haven't watched any of them, so there we go. But I did pick this up of eBay. Random cheap find in JB, and that was Tombstone. Haven't watched too many westerns, so this one should be interesting to check out. A film that I have actually seen, I watched this on Disney Plus last year, I think it was. That is Treasure Planet. I did used to have this on DVD, so since I figured I had seen this now, and I want to sort of beef up the Disney movie collection while they're still doing physical media. I thought I would get Treasure Planet, so I did actually like this one. And we've got 2 more titles, so we're nearly at the end of this sort of stack of films. And I do have The Wicker Man, which is the last of the Nicolas Cage movies that I got. Haven't seen it. And the most random pickup that I think, and probably the weirdest one to end on, I got Wolf Cop. It was mostly because of the title, I'll be honest, but I did want to see this. I will probably watch this in October, but I say that about a lot of things, and I say I'll watch them but never do, so I'll probably try, like, whenever I'm in the mood for a cheesy 80s horror film. I believe this was 80s. I've got quite the selection to choose from, so I now have Wolf Cop. Because this was also on clearance, because it was, I think it's going out of print, so I decided just to pick it up, and then I was like, you know what, I didn't pay that much. Actually, no, I got this was the free one because it was $10, so I didn't pay any, like, really any money for it, so I just thought, you know what, I will check that out and see what it's like. But that is it for part 2 of my May 2022 DVD Blu-ray 4K update. The next part will be movies that have like slip covers, box sets, steelbooks, and 4Ks. That one should be just in the one part, because then we'll get into the TV shows. There's a lot of TV shows, just as a heads up, but and whenever I get around to filming those, because there's a lot. So anyway, I'm just going to stop it here. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!